Well, hello and welcome along to everyone who's joining us for our live broadcast today. We are full steam ahead for this from the gantry, but we have to report to you first up that the match itself, whilst not jeopardised by the weather, certainly may have its dynamic affected by this torrential stair-rod rain which is upon us and which has appeared almost from nowhere in the hour or so up to kick-off. It could prove a considerable test for the officials and certainly all the players. We do have our fingers crossed that it won't affect the game itself, but I tell you what, this could be a bit different. We are in the port city of Porto, and this unmistakably the Estádio do Dragão. Blue, certainly the colour. So off we go then. Terim. And that's one way to annoy his teammates. Mamadjouf desperately wants to get on the end of this. Well weighted. That is a crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Tries to get it forward quickly. Significant chances so far, little to report, at least in terms of attacking intent. Out towards the flank. Looking for a decent ball in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gets it upfield. Forward it goes. Cuts it out.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
Played towards the front men. Mamadjouf looks to get on the end of this. Traore tries to locate someone up front. Well, if anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Cuts it back. And it's hoisted clear. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Good take, and he's had a look. Plays it out to the flank. Massive leap! And the half-time whistle goes. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half? And we're off again.
Basaksehir can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Watch your back. Watch out.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Played in with accuracy. Well played, he saw that coming. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Mamadjouf with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Substitutions taking place. The attendance for this match was 80,314.
That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substitution on the field. Number 8. Coming on the field is number 27.
Watch your back.
Nicely measured pass. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Hoists it forward. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
And he's there to hoof it away. Looks to bypass the midfield. He's made sure that that won't get through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Goes direct to the front line. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Traore. Diouf. Room for Diouf! They've done it!
They'll kick themselves if that doesn't turn out to be the clincher. What a time to score. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
After
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got him this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
I've managed to get it away. They are right into last chance territory. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Going for goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Decent looking ball. That's good defending, very good defending. And there goes the final whistle. 1 goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. Your reflections then, Jim?
Basaksehir simply forgot to turn up with an attack, Peter, and that lack of...